side of me. The other side of me.
Hi there! My guest for today was the principal author of the Philippine Midwifery Act and 34 other laws when he was a senator. Now he is running for Congress under the Comadrona party list. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Senator Joey Lina.
Hello everyone. Hello Margie, to all the televiewers or the ones watching this vlog. Magandang araw po sa inyong lahat. It's an honor to be part of this interview.
I have heard that you made 34 laws.
35.
35 all in all.
Yeah.
Which do you think among the 35 is the best one that you made?
Well, I am biased towards the Philippine Midwifery Law because it caters to the health of the mother and the child, and we have to make sure as a society and as a government that our mothers and children are taken care of. The children are the hope of the country, so from the very start, from moment of conception, they have to be taken care of, well nourished, and the mother, if they have to take care of their children, have to be well nourished as well, given prenatal, given post-natal care. So I'm biased towards this law. But in terms of impact with regard to the poor of our country, particularly the homeless and the underprivileged citizens of the country, there is one law that is very close to my heart, and this is the Republic Act 7279, or the Urban Development and Housing Act, which the critics have labeled as the Lina law. I feel that after 22 years of government service, from being governor of Metro Manila, that's the job, my first job in government in 1986, and general manager of the Metro Manila Commission, now called MMDA, and then 2 terms as senator, and that is where I was able to enact or sponsor 35 laws. Among the other laws are the anti-hazing law, anti-sexual harassment law, the barangay daycare center law.
That's yours?
Yes, that's mine. I authored it when I was a senator. The mandatory membership in pag-ibig.
That's yours?
That's my original piece of legislation. Even the original SK, Samahang Kabataan.
That's also yours?
That's mine. The Philippine Sports Commission. I sponsored. I may not be the principal author, but I was the one who sponsored. Meaning I defended it. I conducted all the hearings and introduced all the amendments, and I stood in the halls of the Senate in presenting the bill. And the anti-coup d'etat law, I also principally, or rather I sponsored the piece of legislation. The inventors incentives law, that is to provide encouragement and assistance to inventors. And we have so many inventors who need assistance from government. We have the lowering of the age of majority from 21 to 18. That empowered the youth of the land, so that at age 18, a person who has already finished college, was taken a board examination, can already practice even at the age of 18 because they're already considered an adult. And in the rest of the world at that time, the age of majority was already 18, but in the Philippines at that time, it was still 21. So when I became a senator, I immediately filed a bill to lower the age of majority from 21 to 18, except in relation to marriage, you still need the consent of the parents.
Yes.
Before, even if you're 18, you still need the consent of the parents when you are 18-year-old and below 21. At 21, no need for consent. There are other laws that I authored. Even the power of the mayor to solemnize a marriage, I was the one who.
You did that?
Yes, because at that time there were so many reports and surveys that live-in is the new thing. Even at the time.
It's the new in.
Yes, and so I said to myself, it's not it's no good if a young couple they just live in. That there is no certainty, there is no stability. Even the scholarship for barangay officials and their dependents who have not finished college, they can study in state colleges and universities free of charge. Even the Christmas bonus
That's yours?
for the barangay officials. If there is no legal basis, there is no Christmas bonus. But it says in the local government code at least 1,000 peso. But now I think there is even 5,000, 10,000. It depends on the municipality or city. And there are in total about 35 laws.
You know, ladies and gentlemen, I didn't know that. Honestly, I didn't know all those. I know those laws, but I didn't know that you were responsible of those laws. So I think, ladies and gentlemen, now is the best chance, and I really want to write it there in the description when I have this vlog, because I want people to know that this man is responsible for those, and a lot of people are enjoying it at the moment.
Yes. About the party list system, Margie, some people don't take the party list system seriously.
Yes.
But the work of a party list congressman is the same as a district congressman. We have two congressmen. The district with a definite, like district congressman with a definite area to represent. Like there's a district 1, district 2, district 3 in a city. The party list congressman is designed to really open access to the marginalized and the underrepresented to have a place in Congress. And 20% of the House of Representatives, 20% should come from the party list system.
I heard from someone that you are a good singer. I heard from someone.
Well, I used to be part of a group called the Three Tenors, which consisted of the former DND Secretary, the late Angelo Reyes, and the former MMDA Chairman and former DPWH Secretary Bayani Fernando, and myself. The media called us the Three Tenors.
Wow.
Because we
But
sang.
Tenors the highest voice for
We sang in concerts, all fundraising concerts. Then fundraising concerts, mostly at the Manila Hotel. And you may ask, why were we singing in those concerts? Because the organizers were cost cutting. The organizers wanted to get us to be the main act in their fundraising concerts because we did not charge anything. We sang for free, and we also underwrite our practice expenses. No? So the organizers were very fond of us. But we were able, the organizers were able to sell a lot of tickets and for their projects. No? In one concert, price of the tickets 25,000.
That's the VIP?
15,000.
Sorry, that's a VIP for
The
VIP.
sponsor. 10,000, 5,000 was the cheapest at the time. And then our concert was for 3 hours. Longer than Gary Valenciano.
Oh, so it makes
And
it different.
because their concerts only good for 1 hour and 45 minutes or 2 hours at the most. But ours was 3 hours.
Wow.
And people were asking, how come?
You did it for 3 hours. You have that energy.
And the people did not leave the place. They were all glued to you.
Looking at the...
Singing. And the ticket was highly priced.
Yes, that's
Well,
what it is.
and there was an explanation to that. The title of our concert was Highway Robbery. you buy ticket or else. And then the people could not leave the concert place
Why?
because the policemen were under me. because I was the secretary. Okay? The soldiers were under Angelo Reyes because he was the secretary. And all the metro aides in Manila, Metro Manila, were under Bayani Fernando. So while we were doing our concert, Manila Hotel was barricaded, so nobody.
With so
could
many
leave.
people. Yes. So,
So
nobody
they-
could go out.
Yeah, so we had a concert for 3 hours.
So nobody stood up.
Of course.
They were glued on their chairs.
Of course, that's the.
That's the running joke.
uh,
If you, I have noticed that you have lived really a good life, a life that is purposeful. But if there's one song that can describe your life since you were young up to now, what would be that song?
Without a doubt, it's the song entitled Impossible Dream.
Wow, why?
Oh.
Impossible Dream.
Because at the end, to reach the unreachable star, I still long and wanting to pursue a country, and that's the star, and that is developed. A developed country where there's social justice, where every Filipino, every family will have a chance to live in a place where there is fulfillment, where there is employment that has sufficient income, where there's peace and order, where there's not a big gap between the rich and the poor, where the youth have access to quality education, and the families will have a decent roof over their heads. These are still part of my dreams, and before I hit the sack, although I hope God will give me more years so that I can contribute to our country's development. The song Impossible Dream gives me hope and encouragement, because the song is really a song of hope and encouragement. It's not a song of defeat or surrender. That's why to dream the impossible dream.
Could you give to our viewers a little bit of that song? That's the other side of you. A chorus or a later part. But I haven't had the chance to really listen to your 25,000 ticket where everybody was glued to their chair and nobody stood up. So now, can I have a little bit sample of that Impossible Dream? You had a very good explanation of this song. It touched me. When I heard that song, I don't have that kind of interpretation, but you put a meaning beyond to what the composer did that.
Okay.
Yes, can we?
Are you sure you will not run away?
I will not run away. I'll be glued, even if there are no people barricading at there outside.
I will try for you and for your followers to dream the impossible dream, to fight the unbeatable foe, to bear the unbearable sorrow, to run where the brave dare not go.
I would like to thank you for giving me this opportunity, for telling me the loss that you did,
Yeah.
not just for me, but for all the viewers on the other side of me. And it's an honor truly to be sitting on your left. It's a lifetime memory. And I hope whatever it is that you desire, because I can see that you have a lot of good things for the Filipinos and for your country. And I hope that God will grant that desire in your heart. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Last word for the people.
Thank you very much, Margie. It's a pleasure to be part of this program. It's no longer my personal desire. That means it's no longer for me to get a seat in Congress, but it is for me to be able to serve again. And that is what is in my heart, to be of service again to our people. I've been through a lot already. I can rest and turn my back against politics and governance. But I believe in my heart, and God has inspired me to again pursue government service because there's still so much in my heart and in my mind to serve our people and to make a difference. Because the wealth of experience that God has given me is so tremendous that it would be a waste if I just set it aside. That experience, I think, will be of good use in the area of legislation.
So, thank you.
Thank you, Marge.
Thank you, Senator.
God bless you.
God bless you too. So, I'll see you all again for another episode of The Other Side of Me. Bye, everybody.
The other side of me.